fist up, this is Black Paisley, and I'm done. I'm fucking done. I am just off of it. I'm off of it. I'm off of it. I'm done. I'm fucking off of it. You all of it. Y'all all of it. Y'all all can live. Alternates. No sitting on the bench. Fuck all that shit. No sidelines. No sidelines. No sidelines. No sidelines. Not for me. Not anymore. Not for me. No, not anymore. Fuck the B team. We're the A team. If you used to be on the B team, now you can hop up on the A team because you fucking awesome.
There, I should be unmuted. Yes. What is up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Starting this off just real quick. I have to change this. This right now. Okay. Perfect. Give it a second, and boom, there's the chat. What is up, everyone? What is up? How are you all doing? First live stream, first ever live stream on the channel. Let's get that music back up in the background. Hopefully you guys are gonna have a good time. And before we fully get into the stream, I want to address a few things real quick about how these streams are gonna work. First of all, for the first 24 hours, like if you're not able to make it for the full time during the stream, because I'm gonna be streaming for about 3 hours, give or take. The full video will be a VOD for 24 hours. It'll be a VOD live public for 24 hours. And then once all said and done, it's going to be in a playlist. It's going to be in an unlisted playlist, and that playlist link will be in every video moving forward. So y'all can just go check it out and see how it's going. Supergirl, hey, how you doing? Anthony, what's up? I got my phone down here with the chat. Lois, what's up, man? How you doing? And Aethervon on, hey, what's up? So just how are you all doing? I'll be honest, I'm nervous as hell. Nervous as hell, but this is gonna be fun. We're gonna start off talking about a little bit of Supergirl series finale, and it's atrocity. And then we're gonna go into the Flash. We're gonna go into the Flash Armageddon, and then just really see how it goes on, honestly. So, as of right now, that's pretty much, like I said before, how the stream's gonna work. We're going to just sit down, talk, discuss on what's going on, and then the VODs will all be available public for 24 hours, and then you guys can see them later by going into the playlist. So, I think now we got a decent amount of people are here. So now we can talk about one of the main subjects right now, and that being Supergirl. Boy, oh boy. Oh, crap. Before I actually do that, I need to fix the chat real quick. So if you guys will excuse me, let me just change that. No, not that. Cancel. I'm going to want to, let me just fix this real quick. We're going to want you to chat. Here we go. V, and then okay. And now that should work. Perfect. All right. So now we can talk about it. Supergirl. Boy, oh boy, do I have a lot to say about this show's series finale. It's horrendous. It is so bad. But I think a good way to start off is to talk about the overall season first. And my God, the overall season, like with Arrow, with its series finale, it was kind of like a love letter to the show. It kind of went through everyone's history. It was for the fans, and boy, oh boy, Supergirl's season 6 was not like that. It was horrendous. Like the overall season, then it felt so flat. If you guys understand what I'm saying, and I don't think a CW show knows how to end a series at all. Like they barely do it correctly. To start off, let's talk about Kara. Obviously, main character Supergirl. You would think she would get the respect that she deserves, even though the show is kind of subpar. Yeah, no, they just throw her aside. This the fact that they sidelined Kara for 8 episodes, it is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. As the main character of the show is not the main character for 8 episodes. She's off in the Phantom Zone doing her own thing. It honestly blows my mind on so many levels on why the CW would do this to her. And the thing is, it completely messes up her story. For full context, Kara's story, how they wanted to sum it up, is her kind of fighting between being Supergirl and Kara Danvers, and eventually getting to that point where it's like, you know what, why not be one and the same? And she reveals her identity in the finale. Sorry if I'm spoiling it, trust me, you're not missing much. Anyway, so what ends up happening is that's it. That's what they want to build up to her revealing her identity. But we never really get to see, like, why she has this inner turmoil. Well, like, we see a couple times, like, we're showing, her having trouble, like, balancing the 2 lives. But every superhero deals with that. Like, that's the whole point of being... that's, like, the main drama with superheroes often, is that splitting up that real identity with the superhero identity. That's normally what it is. However, for some reason, the show doesn't really dive into what would lead her to be like, you know what, let's make them one and the same. Like, we get a couple of episodes here and there, like she misses a deadline for Catco, or she can't do a commitment here or there, but the thing is, like, we don't really get a lot of her with Catco. Like, we don't get to see Supergirl do a lot of reporting often. We haven't seen her do it for, like, I think a couple seasons. I think season 4 was when she did the main, in, like, where they put her reporting kind of like front and center. And let me just say this. What was I gonna say? Season 4 is when they put it front and center, and we haven't really seen it anymore after the fact. So, the fact that, like, yeah, she has, like, these problems, but they don't feel like they impact the show. Like, I often forget that she is a reporter. And so it makes the finale fall flat when it's like, I want to be Kara Danvers, but I can't because of my responsibilities as Supergirl. And just, it doesn't have proper build-up. Doesn't have proper build-up and setup. And I think that's the main problem with the show, really. This season in particular has no setup for anything. So when you try to pay it off, it doesn't work. It just, it's atrocious. Like, the perfect example of this is what they do with Lena. Lena Luthor this season, oh my god, it actually just stuns me. It stuns me what they did with Lena this season. What they did is that they gave Lena the ability to use magic. Yeah, magic. You gave the sister of Lex Luthor the ability to use magic with no setup. All of a sudden, she just finds out, I guess I have my real birth mother. She had magic. She had magic. So I guess I can learn it now. And the thing is, she doesn't even try to train, like, really hard with the magic. She, like, struggles with it for, like, an episode or 2, and then she just automatically can do it. She can just do whatever magic she needs to fit the plot out of nowhere. And that's the point. I feel like the show only gave her magic because they knew their writing was bad, so they had to figure out a way to get themselves out of situations. And what the solution is? Magic. Fucking magic. It's so stupid why Lena would use magic. Like, and I feel like it takes away her role in Team Supergirl or the Super Friends. Her role worked great when it was her and Brainy, and she helped out with the tech stuff. And the thing is, Brainy could go on the field, and Lena can be back at the base, just making sure everything's in order. Now she's a magic user, and it's literally just to push forward the plot with no setup. That's it. If there's any problem, what's the solution? Lena's magic. Jack, we have to go stop this threat. Lena's magic. Like, it becomes a crutch for the writers, and it's just so atrocious. It's actually so atrocious. Yes, like Zatanna. No, exactly like Zatanna. No, having the whole saying things, you have certain things together. Like, that's the kind of magic we're talking about. It's oh my god, it is bad. It is bad what they did to Lena, and it kind of perfectly exemplifies like what's wrong with this season, is that there's no setup for this. There's no setup, so the payoffs of her being a magic user kind of falls flat. And the show also disregards a lot of characters. Like Alex, I feel like did nothing this season. Is it just me? Let me know in the chat right now. Now, if you guys saw the season, what do you guys think of Alex? Because for me, I feel like she did nothing. What do you guys think? Because boy, oh boy, she was just there. I feel like she was just there to get a kid. Who that kid needs to be protected at all costs. I don't give a crap about how the show, how bad the show is. That kid is adorable. But to have a daughter with what's her face, Kelly. To have a daughter with Kelly, and then get married. I feel that's it. That's all she was there for, is to have a daughter and marry Kelly. Like, she had no like interesting plot points, at least that I can remember. And it's such a waste because she was there since the finale. She was there since the pilot. She's Kara's sister, and they do nothing with her. Could have been replaced by a houseplant. Yo, Lois, I have no idea how to pronounce your name. I apologize. It says could have been replaced by a houseplant. That is actually hilarious. And yeah, she did absolutely nothing. She was just there to, I don't know. She was right. It was just a prop. She was a prop to get married and have a kid. It's the disrespect they show Alex and Kelly too. Like, I had no problem with Kelly before this season. Yo, Kelly is annoying. Is it just me, or is Kelly really annoying this season? Like, I personally don't think she should have become Spartan. She should not have become Spartan. Not Spartan, Guardian. Why am I saying Spartan? She should not have become Guardian. Like, I don't know. She feels like she should be just a side character that shows up every now and again, and not a regular to the show. And that's what the thing is with the CW shows, is that all their side characters, they try to make them main characters when it's okay to be a side character. Like, it really is. Like, Kelly gets a lot to do this season, and all of it makes very little sense. And it's like a perfect example of this is that first of all, they use Kelly to assassinate all these characters. Kelly has her own episode this season, and pretty much the plot of it consists of her not feeling seen by the rest of the Super Friends. And in order to make that plot line work with what they were doing, they had to make Kara, Alex, and all the other members of the team just dismiss her. And they would never do that. There was nothing that would show that Kara would just ignore what Kelly's had to do, even if there's a big threat that they were fighting, which was a giant cat, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this season gives me migraines. They just ignored her. They just ignored Kelly. And it's like, if you have to assassinate, if you have to make your characters horrible people in order to push this plot along, guess what? You gotta go to the drawing board, because that's not a good plot line at all. Like, she is absolutely pointless this season. Mixie, the main villain, Mixie, who doesn't show up until like 8 episodes in, so we barely get any development with her. But Mixie, for those of you who don't know, she's an imp. She is a 5th dimensional imp, kind of like Mr. Mixopitlix, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. And she has like this 5th dimensional like power, but she can't and use it because of something with her past or whatever, and she becomes the main villain. But the thing is with Mixie is that, like, once she gets like some power, like, she's actually extremely powerful, and just doesn't really do anything with it. Like, it feels like if you're going up against someone with 5th dimensional energy, you should lose. Like, you should absolutely lose. There's no reason that Mixie should be like this like weak. Like, she was able to topple down an entire building just like with her thoughts before, and now like she apparently can go toe to toe with Kara. Like, it's weird. Like, the power scaling in this show makes absolutely like no sense. Like, Mixie should be top tier top tier powerful per se. She's not a top tier character. God, she's just horrible. she really is. We get nothing about, like, we get a little bit about her backstory, but we barely get any development for her. Like, yeah, what's this called? Shinkai. I'm sorry, I'm so bad at pronouncing names. She's a fifth. He says she's a fifth dimensional imp with martial arts because writers. Yeah. Why is she using martial arts? She has the power of the fifth dimension. She could change the entire reality as we know it. But nah, gotta go with a punch. Gotta go with a nice little jab there. Oh boy, it's atrocious. But you know what? Mixie isn't as bad in comparison to what they did to Lex Luthor. They made Lex Luthor a simp. They made Lex Luthor a simp this season. For those of you who don't know, pretty much Lex's story after, like, towards the back half of the season is that he comes back from the future. So we're already getting to time travel, which, CW, stop with time travel. I don't know who I need to talk to, but CW, just stop. You are not good at time travel. You mess it up. But Lex comes from the future. He comes from the future to help Mixley become powerful, become all-powerful gods, strictly because he wants to bang her. That's pretty much what it comes down to. He helps her because he wants to fuck her. That's what it comes down to, and it feels like such disrespect to Lex Luthor, because Lex Luthor is such like a narcissist that the only person he could truly love is himself, and the show addresses that, where he goes, "Oh, I have never loved someone before until I met Mixley." It's like, why? Just why? It just ends up making Lex Luthor become just a simp. I can't use a better word for that. We're not on Twitch, so I can say that goddamn word. Or like, he just is there at her beck and call, and that's it. Everything he does is for her. And oh my god, I don't have him on my notes right now, but if you guys remember, there's a character called William who is a reporter for Catco. He's become a kind of a decently sized side character throughout the season. And the way he dies, he ends up dying this season. And he dies because the head Andrea from Catco, who's like the now CEO of Catco, she released, get this, love poems written by Lex Luthor, and then Lex Luthor got pissed and shot him dead. Lex Luthor wrote love poems to Mixley. Why? Just, what are you doing this season? Like, who are these writers? What drugs are you on, and where can I get some? Because it must be some good shit if you think that this was good quality at all. Oh my god. The last two characters I want to talk about is Brainy and Nia. Yeah. Brainy, first of all, I used to like Brainy. I really did. I used to like Brainy when he was very analytical, when he was straightforward to the point. I really liked that. And I liked I think it was last season, to where he had to get rid of his emotions and try to think logically. I really did like that. But ever since he fully got his emotions back, I feel like he's just bland. He's just another character now. Like, and is incredibly smart. That's it. Like, after taking away like Brainy's like need to be like mathematical and everything, it kind of just made him a character that blended into the background. There's nothing. Oh my god, Brainy and his Leroy Jenkins. My god, every time I see that scene, I die a little inside. But yeah, he just has become like a bland character, just another random person that's there. And I don't know, I feel like he was more interesting when he had those limits to him. It's Lex Luthor subs to Pokimane with Twitch Prime. yo, what was that? Flair, amazing comment right there. Oh, that is hilarious. He definitely subs to a few people on Twitch, if you catch my drift. But yeah, Brainy is just, it's a shame what they did to him. And in the series finale, it's kind of set up to the fact to where, well, there's no setup at all. Like, it just springs it up on us that he needs to go back to the future to merge with this thing called the Big Brain, which is kind of like the main like hive mind for his alien species. And he's doing all these saying like all these things like, oh, I'm gonna have to go real soon, this, that, and the other. I'm not gonna be able to make it to the wedding. But in case you guys missed it, he needs to travel to the future. You can time travel. You have so much spare time. If you could travel to the future, it shouldn't matter if you wait 5 days or wait 6 days. You could just go to the exact point in time that you need. Like, what? Like they do this twice because Mon-El makes a return in the series finale. And what they end up doing is he goes to Kara and says, oh, I'm not going to be able to make it to the wedding. Like after Brainy merged with the big brain, I'm going to have to stick around in the future for a while because I'm going to have my hands full. And I won't be able to come back to this time. You could time travel. You could leave. Let's just say you leave from the future at 12 o'clock. You leave and go to the past. You could then go back to the future at 12:01. You're not missing any time. That's not how time works. Like, oh my god. The CW doesn't know time travel. It just doesn't. And they do this with Brainy to where, or like, there's this big overlying time to where Brainy has to go to the future. He's not going to have any time, so he has to say his goodbyes. It's like, you could go to the future at any point in time, and you'll be fine. You're not losing out on time by staying in the past. Just, I don't get it. I really don't get it. And Nia is the definition of a pointless character. Overall, like throughout her entire run in this show, what significant like impact has she made? Like real talk right now, what significant impact has Nia made to the plot of any of the seasons that she was in? I'll wait because I have no idea. I genuinely have no clue. It's like she's straight up just there to be Brainy's girlfriend. That's it. Like the dream dimension really doesn't make sense to me. Like, okay, it's kind of cool, like be able to interpret dreams and stuff, but the moment she started pulling out like whips and stuff, like she'd be a great like reconnaissance character. There, like she's off to the side, like she knows a few martial arts, but is able to like sense like through dreams or whatever. Like, okay, person's here, and this is where we have to go. But then they started giving her whips and just made her so overpowered with her dream abilities, being able to make shields and everything. But she has all this power and is useless. She has all this power and is absolutely useless. I did not care once about her storyline at all. Like she had no, exactly, just decoration. A lot of these characters are just decoration. And it's actually sad because I feel like they could have done a lot with these characters. Like I was live tweeting in this the season finale, and oh boy, it broke me. It just broke me. Which I guess this is a good time to go into the plots of kind of like the series finale. Pretty much the gist of it is that during the back half of the season, the not Team Super, Mixie, she's trying to get these things called All Stones. And what they are is they're pretty much like emotional, kind of like stones in a way. Like they control emotions. And it's like, I believe there's dream, there's courage, there's love. There's like 5 totems that like control like human emotions. So pretty much they have like the power of infinity stones, more or less. But like not as extreme with like reality shifting. So she's trying to get these stones, and they're incredibly powerful. Like these are incredibly powerful pieces that they introduced to the show. And towards the end of the season, like she ends up collecting them all. And what this all-stone power eventually ends up doing is that the more Mixley uses it, is it starts draining the life force of those emotions from everyone in the world. So if people will be losing dreams or something. People will be losing courage because Mixley is using them. And it just makes no sense to me. Like these are so powerful as devices, and you are sucking the emotion out of people. Like it's so convoluted. Like, and it's just done just so Kara can have a preaching moment, so she can give a speech and inspire your people for some reason. Keep in mind, this is still within the Arrowverse. There are so many other characters like she could call to help out, or should have seen like this massive 5th dimensional god power and been like, hey, like the Barry should have seen this and been like, yo, I gotta go help Kara real quick. You just run over there or something. Like, I feel like this show, like, and the CW has this problem to where, like, the stakes are so, like, big and world-ending that it really does mess up the fact that it's the Arrowverse. So, like, these characters don't live in a vacuum. Like, there's other worlds within it. So, it's just bizarre to me. So, yeah, Mixley's trying to get these all stones, and that's pretty much what the concept of it is them fighting for this all stone power, and it's just it's so boring. Like, that's the thing, it's so boring. Like, it feels like that the wedding that they're planning for takes priority over, like, this all stone kind of thing. Like, yes, Mixley and Lex do end up taking Kelly and Alex's adoptive daughter, but real talk right now, do we really care? Like, real talk right now, like, they just got this daughter. Like, I like the girl, she's cute and everything, the actress does fine, but real talk right now, does anyone care about Alex and Kelly's daughter? Like, we were introduced to her like 2 episodes prior, and now we're supposed to care, like, oh, she's being captured by Lex and fucking, what's it called? Oh, by Lex and Mixley, and now we have to go get her. And oh my god, that just reminded me, I just got PTSD from this damn season. What's it called? The first time, like, Kara, they got the All-Stone powers, and Kara wants to be prepared. She starts the process of sucking up the power of the sun through a satellite. And apparently, Brainy says during this calculation that the sun would have been, like, diminished in size, a certain amount of size, for, like, months. Do you know how disastrous that is? Why was that plan even put on the table? Like, do you guys understand what happens? Like, if the sun would lose any bit of heat, the effects it would have on Earth would be insane. And, like, this was your best option? Are you high? Like, oh my god, it's bad. It's bad. And the final fight, like, this big final fight that they showed in the promotional material, everyone lining up. Jimmy comes back, Wind comes back, Mon-El is there, freaking Kara's adoptive mother comes in with a shotgun and racks that shit and is ready to take lives for some goddamn reason. And the fight ends, and I'm not joking you, like 10 minutes. Like, it's like a 5-10 minute fight, and it ends, and there's still like 30 minutes left in the final episode. Like, okay, we're building up this fight, and just that's it. And just that's it. That's it. It's the biggest, like blah. It's just blah. Like, it ends in a whimper, this final fight. Like, it wasn't even that interesting. Oh god. It was such a waste. It was genuinely such a waste of a series finale. And then we had to go into Kelly and Alex's wedding, and Kara feeling like, oh, I don't know what I should do, this, that, and the other. And eventually, she does, after a talk with Cat Grant, and who used to be the CEO of Catco, who is now the current CEO, she convinces Kara that she should reveal herself as Supergirl. And she does. That's how the series finale ends, is Kara revealing herself as Supergirl. This fucks with the Arrowverse quite a bit. The reason why I say this is because I was really hoping that they would die. I was really hoping that Kara sacrificed herself and she would die. And not because I don't like the character. I feel like she had a lot of potential that the show just wasted. But simply because the fact that Kara is alive, that kind of screws up every other future crossover the Arrowverse does, because she is still there. So if they can't get the actress to come in on these crossovers, like the Flash's new crossover that we're going to be talking about in a bit, if they don't figure out a good excuse for her to come in, for her to not come in, if they don't find a good excuse for that, the show is fucked. Like, it's actually fucked. Like, oh, I don't get why they would do that. Why leave it alive? Like, it's astounding to me, because this just fucks the Arrowverse so hard and just makes the writers' jobs harder. And the writers already are not that good. So the fact that they are going through all this mess now and has to deal with, oh shit, we now have to think of a reason why Kara isn't here. They really did leave a lot of the writers in a crappy situation right here. And that's it. That's just what Supergirl season 6 is. A crappy situation. Like, I'll probably do a video like going more in depth, because obviously with these streams, I'm not gonna have a pile of notes ready to list off. Like, I have some points jotted off that I wanted to talk about, but overall, just like the season is just so. It should have been a love letter to Supergirl. It should have been a love letter to the show and to its fans, and it just fell so flat. It fell so flat. They sidelined Kara in her own show season, final season, and oh god, it's bad. It's just bad. It really is just atrocious. And honestly, I feel bad. I feel so bad for all the actors, and I say this for all the time. I never want to judge the actors because I don't know too much about acting, so like I can put up with some bad performances if they give them here and there. But you have to imagine, like, coming into work every day, and then you're given this crap on paper, and you have to read that, and you have to just go with it. Like, it's upsetting. It really is upsetting. So before we go on, I want to take a quick look at the Supergirl ratings real quick. So we're gonna take a look at the ratings for the last 3 episodes we're gonna look at, and boy oh boy, it's tragic. It is tragic how bad these ratings are. Like, let me zoom in real quick so you guys can get the gist of it real quick. There you go. That's good. The last 2 episodes got a 6.5 and a 6.1 out of 10. And the episode before that, 5.9. Like, these are just bad. Like, nobody likes, well, not nobody likes, I'm sure there are people that like these, but it's so disappointing that a series finale can hit this low. And a lot of people that are probably rating this aren't rating this by how good, by how like well written it is or something, just how it makes them feel. And yeah, it's kind of worse than a 6 out of 10 though. It's like a 4 or something. Like, it's bad. Like, it is really bad. And the only people that were watching the final season were Supercorp shippers. Oh, bro, when little side tangent real quick. When I did my character case, which the series will be returning. When I did my character case on Barry and Iris, yo, I didn't understand what the shipping scene was like in the Arrowverse. It is mad. Yo, people were just lost their minds about the shipping stuff. Like, it is crazy. What some of these shippers, like, how mad they get because, oh, I quote unquote disrespected some of their ships. It's like, I wasn't even talking about like them having in a relationship. I was talking about like their characters like separately, but they both had the same problems. Like, I wasn't even focusing on whether they should be together or not. But the shippers saw that, they're like, no, focus on this. It was actually pretty funny. I don't know, dude. Like, it's a mess. Like, this season for Supergirl is a mess. Look at this, in an epic series finale. Epic my ass. This was the main thing. Meanwhile, Alex and Kelly prepare to walk down the aisle. That was the episode. That was more than half of the episode was the freaking wedding. It was bad. It was just so bad. And if we look at the ratings real quick, if we look at like the viewership, like the season's premiere got 0.7 million, got 0.7 million, got 700,000, and then it just nosedived. It stayed within the 3 to 4 range. Like, that is down horrendous. Like, that really is down horrendous. And the final 2 episodes, like, they didn't even crack that. They didn't even crack freaking half a thousand. No, one of them hit 500. Hit over 500,000, but then they lost in the second part. They lost almost 100,000. I don't think you guys understand how bad that is. These episodes aired back to back. Do you know what that means by viewing the first part and then leaving the second part? That means the first part was so bad at setting up what the finale was going to be that people were just like, fuck this, and turned off the show. Like, that should be pretty much closer together. Like, I don't know, that should be like 580,000 to like 540,000 or something. Like, I can understand that. But losing like close to 100,000, it's bad. It's bad. And it's a real shame too, because I feel like they could have done so much. I feel like they could have done so much for this season. Then, Luca, you're right. Yeah, the main problem is the writing. Like, it's so bad. It's actually, the writing just makes me want to blow my brains out, man. Like, how do you come up with this? How do you make the conscious decision to walk in every day and be like, you know what? Here's my script, and I am proud of this. Like, what? Just, you disrespected every character on all accounts. And it just hurts the overall season. It really does. But what do you guys think? I see a lot of this in the chat. Let's read the chat for a little bit. Writing to please shippers never works. Look at Supergirl, Flash, and Riverdale. I don't even think like they're trying to please the shippers. Supergirl maybe. Supergirl, they may be trying to please the shippers. But I think the problem is like the CW focuses too much on relationships. And I know it's the CW. It's like a teen adult kind of drama thing. So relationships are obviously the big thing. But wow, it's just crazy. Like how much they are like, here's a relationship. Here's a relationship. You like it, right? You like it. You like it. This is the main part of the season. Like, no. Just no. It's bad. Are you watching Young Justice? Justice Phantoms. Yes. I've watched 3 episodes of Young Justice Phantom. Am I the only one that forgot, like, that Young Justice? Like, there was no promotion whatsoever that Young Justice Season 4 was coming out. So, like, that was crazy. Like, it just comes out of nowhere. I feel bad for these actors. Yeah, Joseph, I feel the same. Like, I feel so bad for them. As a fan of well-written stories, CW ruined it and showing future writers the wrong lessons of basic storytelling. Yeah, Feather. Like, it's down bad. Like, they are so, the writers are like, they need to stop. Like, you know, HBO or whoever wrote Superman and Lois needs to be part of the hiring process for these new writers, because my God, it's like, I don't get how they were able, these scripts got greenlit. Like, I really don't understand. And Legend of Tomorrow is ruined by shippers and comedy. I think Legends of Tomorrow just accepts their stupidity. Like, I gotta respect that to some level, that Legends, like, it knows it's stupid, and it's just like, you know what, we're just gonna say fuck it and roll with it. Like, if you really look at Legends from a writing standpoint, it is horrible. Like, it is actually horrible, but, well, like, from a writing standpoint, but from, like, the main, from, like, just a fun standpoint, like, it's fun, it's stupid, it knows it's stupid. I have a problem if I have no problem if there's relationships in superhero shows as long as it makes sense personally. Yeah, I can get that. That Young Justice Phantoms is how you do good comic book TV. So far, it's good. I do like that they are shrinking down the cast right now. Again, I've only watched 2 episodes of it. 3 episodes of it. But I like the setup. I like how it's working. Shippers turn Twitter into a shitstorm of hate. Yo, I unironically just love Twitter and seeing a shitstorm. Like, it is it is my favorite thing to do, honestly. You just look at Twitter and be like, what shitstorm's happening today? Legends is the poor man's Doom Patrol. yeah. I have a confession to make. I have not seen Doom Patrol season 2 and 3. I loved season 1, but I haven't seen 2 and 3. Like, there's so much comic book stuff like that I'm so behind on that I need to catch up with. But it's hard to find time, really, especially when you're trying to make video essays. Anyways, yo, ladies and gentlemen, the first super chat ever for the stream. Hold up, time the hell out. Connor Reed, yo, what up, man? Man, I spent 5 years writing my own superhero TV show, and my storytelling skills are 1,000% better than the the professionals with college degrees, laughing my ass off. Yes, and if you heard that, there's an audio clip whenever someone super chats that says that is Crash. Yo, hold on, let's go. Round of applause, everyone. One in the chat for Connor, dude. Like, you actually really didn't have to do that, man. Like, that is crazy. Like, thank you so much. Like, you didn't have to do that. Genuinely, thank you. Like, that's mad. That's mad. Congratulations, Connor. Wow. Damn. High school D&D and Data Live is much better than NCW and is shipping being done right. Haven't seen those two animes. Need to watch them. But yeah. Okay. So I think we've worn out the topic of Supergirl. I think we've worn that out. Let's get to the meat of this stream. We all know why we're here. Yeah, Supergirl. It's fine to talk trash about. It is, but let's talk about the meat and potatoes of this stream. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Flash Armageddon. And may I say, they did Barry dirty. They did Grant Gustin dirty in this poster. Look at his face. It looks so fat. Like, it's crazy. Like, why? Why did you do this to my boy? Like, I like Grant Gustin. I think he's a decent enough actor. Like, you just make him look fat. So, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is the first part of the Flash Armageddon. It's the first part of this 5-episode crossover. And I have my notes right here on the side. And what I'm hoping they're doing is I do hope that they just try to focus it on the Flash stories. Like, I really do just want them to not go too crazy, because the moment they go too crazy, it gets fucked. The writing gets fucked. Like, keep it simple. Keep the story simple. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do for this is crossover. And I'm hopeful. Like, and it feels weird saying that, like, after I just bashed season 7 for like 40 minutes. And by the way, thank you all who supported that video. Like, it's actually insane. But yeah, yes, I have hope. I have hope because I have to believe that these people learn from their mistakes. Like, I genuinely have to believe that people can't learn from their mistakes, because if not, like, I just don't get it. I genuinely don't understand why. So real quick right now, we're gonna do some reading. We're gonna do my favorite thing in the world, reading. We're gonna read about what is there to expect from the show. So we got a couple articles here and we got an article here and a Wikipedia page. So if we go now here's the wiki page of what I'm going to be reading off. Let's zoom in a bit, get that nice and big for us. All right, 200. That's too much. All right, okay, that seems pretty good. All right, so this is what apparently this is the log line for the Flash Armageddon. So let's read it real quick. All right, here's the official Armageddon log line. A powerful alien threat arrives on Earth under mysterious circumstances, and Barry, Iris, and the rest of Team Flash are pushed to their limits in a desperate battle to save the world. But with time running out and the fate of humanity at stake, Flash and his companions will also need to enlist the help of some old friends if the forces of good are to prevail. In a statement, Flash EP Eric Wallace said that the 5-part order represents some of the most emotional Flash episodes ever, adding there are some truly epic moments and huge surprises that await our fans, and we're doing them on a scale that's bigger and bolder than our traditional Flash episodes. So there's a few things to talk about here. Number one is that I do like that they are focusing on the Flash cast. Like, I feel like that'll work better and create like a tighter story. Right? But the problem I have right now with just reading this, I have something else I need to read that I haven't read yet, but I'm assuming Ming will give me more context to this, is that it's kind of hard to do stakes after Crisis. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have this big multiversal event. You have this big multiversal like end of days kind of event. And now, like, this is our new world-ending threat. Like, why does it always need to be world-ending with these crossovers? Seriously, like, genuinely, what I think is one of the better crossovers is obviously the first Flash and Arrow crossover. but also the second one I think had some good moments. And Crisis on Earth X, like those two both had some pretty decent moments in them, but because they were like more focused. And the second crossover in particular, where it was kind of leading up to Legends, it wasn't exactly like extremely world ending. Like it felt grounded enough to where like it was okay, fine. But I have no idea how Barry is going to lose to this guy, because we saw how fast he is. The man can get a power boost whenever he wants. So how he's able to lose to this guy is going to be interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting on how they do it. So yeah, so this is what we have right now. So this is all we know, is that an alien threat's going to be coming in and we're going to have to stop him. It's like, you know what? I can accept that. There is potential here. So let's now go to the Wikipedia page, which once again, font is small as hell. So let's zoom in real quick like that. Is that enough? Now let's zoom in a little bit more. All right, that looks like it's good enough. All right, so writing, because we all love the writing. So speaking to the all right, so and I'm honestly not going to bother clicking on all these articles. I'm just going to read what we got here. All right. So speaking to the events of the season, showrunner Eric Wallace said that Barry Allen / Flash would become the most confident, incredibly powerful, secure team leader. That's good. That's good. Good. Make Barry the leader. Like seriously, he hasn't felt like a leader in so long. That's good. That's good to focus on that. Leader. All right. Perfect. We're doing good. All right. Wallace then commented that the series would return to Barry and Iris West Allen's relationship. No, fuck this. I'm out. I'm peace. I'm gone. Out of my door's closed. What? We're going back to this shit? This is what we're going back to. We're going back to this. Really? We're going back to Barry and Iris's West Allen's relationship. What happened prior to this? Like genuinely speaking, last season, it was all about the relationship. What are you kidding me? There was 2 instances where their quote-unquote kids appeared, and you're telling me last season wasn't about the relationship? Dear God, if that's last season wasn't about Barry and Iris's relationship, oh my God, wow. All my hope just got flushed real quick. Like, real quick. Just divorced them already, for fuck's sakes. Shadow, you know what? That might be the solution here. Get a divorce. Have Iris take half his shit. She'll take half his speed too. Yo, Iris is gonna go to court, divorce Barry, take half his speed. That's the plan. Yo, divorce man, it could be a bitch. Oh God. Wow. All right. You know what? Let's see what else he has to say. Wallace went on to hint that multiple relationships, including Joe West and Cecile Horton, would be further explored and deepened in the season, as well as Christian Kramer and August Hart may return in this season. Why? Why is Christian Kramer returning? No. That is not a recurring character. Christian Kramer was fine for the bit that she was in and could have left. There's no reason to have her here. And judging that they're saying this like within the aspect of like talking about like relationships and stuff, if they ship together Christian Kramer and August Hart for no good reason, I will actually lose my goddamn mind. Like, that is crazy. Like, what? Like, why is Christian Kramer returning? That makes no sense. Joe West and Cecile, it's like, yo, Joe, you don't need to get married again. Like, real talk, you already got a kid with her. Do you really gotta sign some papers? Like, real talk right now. Do you really have to sign these papers? Do you really need to take time away from the season to address this? Like, really? Like, I like Joe. I like Cecile in isolation. Like, they're fine. Like, Papa Joe, love the man, except for his stupid comment about the Forces being Barry's kids. Like, I like Joe. Don't ruin Joe, please. All right, let's keep going. The graphic novel format for the season will return in the 8th. The graphic novel format for the series will continue in the 8th season. We figured that much. Wallace noted that one of the graphic novels would feature a new villain who is a very scary fellow, and when he shows up, we might dip our toes into the world of horror and the supernatural. Yes, because that clearly worked in Cecile's first episode. So not first episode, in her own episode. Oh, do you remember that? It was episode 13. It was episode 13? Yeah, it was episode 13. Cecile had her own episode, and it kind of had a horror vibe to it. And it was not done well. It was not done well at all. And one thing that does, like, really scare the shit out of me is the fact that Wallace noted that one of the graphic novels would feature a new villain. One. That means there's going to be multiple, like more than just the crossover and this current, whatever he's talking about here. That there's going to be more than one graphic novel, or two in this case. There's going to be more than the crossover and then this graphic novel for the season. You don't have time. You have what, 15, 18 episodes? You don't have time. It didn't work before. What are you doing? What are you doing, Eric Wallace? Seriously, I will work for free. I will work for free. Hire me. I will intern and help you fix this shit. What are you doing? This is crazy. Why are you doing this? Just, if you're going to have less episodes, keep it compact. Don't go crazy. Just, oh my god. I need a break from this for a second. Bloodwork did horror. Yeah, Bloodwork did do horror too. And you know what? That was actually really not too bad. Not too bad. I can make a way better series faster than any CW speedster. Feather, you're probably right. You know what? I bet if we all come together, we can write a much better Flash show than what these writers have been doing. I'm confident in us. I think we can do it. Yo, that is crazy. I think it's Red Death that they are hinting at that. Red Death. That would be very interesting. There would be no setup for it whatsoever, but Red Death, that's a whole season kind of thing. It's gonna, oh my god, if they do Red Death, it's gonna be the same thing as Godspeed. To where we have like 3 episodes to get to know him. Like, oh my god. I'm fucking stunned. I'm stunned. They threw a flashbang at me. I don't know. G.I.Gio writers room, everyone. Yes, get me to the writers room. I'll fix this. I hate to say it, but Eric Wallace is not it. Yeah, he's not a competent writer. He's not a competent writer. It sucks. But wow. Oh yeah, this is tragic. I'll work for free too. I have been a comic book reader for as long as I can remember, and have written stories and been a script doctor for about 15 years. Look, even if we have no experience, a basic human can figure out the problems here. Like, one way, what happened with Bloodwork playing the long game. True! Actually, wait a minute! I forgot that! Bloodwork has been playing the long game for a long-ass time now! And he's just there. The writers forgot about him. Like, nope. You go with the rest of the rogues that we're never gonna use again. Like, Cisco had a whole binder of, like, rogues that are gonna be returning. And we've seen none of them. Like, oh god, that's bad. Yeah, it's, oh my god. All right, let's get back to reading this. Let's see what else we could find here. All right, so Wallace also revealed that here in September 2021, Wallace revealed that Joe West is going to get an incredibly different perspective on life, and it will lead him to a very big choice. Okay, I'm fine with some Joe love. I love Joe. I like Joe West. But didn't he already make a big choice, or is he back at the police academy? Is he back at CCPD? Like, is he back at CCPD? I mean, Kramer left, and she originally was the acting, like, head person at CCPD. I forgot the name. Captain, I believe she's the active captain when Joe left. So is Joe not gonna come back? Like, what? Like, I don't know. I am interested to see what they do with Joe this season. I feel like Joe has been good on the sidelines and showing up when he needs to. So I'm very curious to see what they're going to do here, especially with how big of a cast they have. What do you think of Crisis on Earth X? I feel like I haven't rewatched it in a while, but it does have some problems. Like, nobody will shoot their guns. Like, none of the villains will shoot their guns for some goddamn reason, and I don't understand why. But I feel like Crisis on Earth X was probably one of the better crossovers because it had a focal point. It had a main point to where, like, okay, this is how we're starting, this is how we're ending, boom, let's do it. Things like Crisis on Infinite Earths, which I dread rewatching because I know it's going to be bad, like, a lot of the crossovers don't have that focus. And I feel like Crisis on Earth X had a pretty good focus. It's probably gonna be another bloody wedding. I'm tired of those already. Yes. Oh my God. We're gonna get a Joe and Cecile wedding. It's like, I like the two, but come on, man. You know what? You don't need to be married. You don't. You guys really don't. Like, good and better. Oh God. Just, COPD tend to do all their best work after they leave. I have no idea what that means. And honeymoon season, dear God. Lol, don't get married just so we don't have to watch it. Yes, don't get married. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do with Joe. I really don't. And I don't really think about that. I didn't really think about Joe having anything major. So, all right. So this is the last bit for the writing thing we could touch on. All right. Wallace also revealed that Iris's time sickness will be dealt with after Armageddon, and that solving it is a huge part of the entire season, and it will take all season to solve that, and that will have big ramifications for Barry and Iris's relationship and marriage. Nope. No. Why, God? Why? I'm tired of this. What? Why are you doing this? Wallace, what are you doing? Just stop. Time sickness? We're really going back to that. That was talked about like once. First we had her mirrorverse illness. Now we got the time sickness. You know what? Why? Just why is... Look, I have no problem with the actress that plays Iris. I really don't. But my God, someone needs to step in and say, look, she's getting way too much screen time. Like, real talk right now. Like, we have talked about Barry and Iris' relationship for so long. Let's do a season 3. Season 3, focus on their relationship heavy. Season 4, focus on their relationship heavy. Season 5, focus on the relationship heavy. Season 6, you know what? Season 6 didn't do it too heavy. It had some moments, but it didn't do it too heavy. And then season 7, just like, y'all have been together for 7 seasons, going on to 8. No, not 7 seasons, like seasons. They first started dating after season 3. I'm pretty sure. Yes. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For 5 seasons. For 5 seasons, they have been together. Why are you still doing this? Why are we still talking about this relationship? They're married. That's it. Focus on the other characters, you know, the ones that need actual time and development. Dude, give something to Chester to do. Give something to fucking Allegra to do. My God, she is pointless. Give Allegra something to do. Oh my God, is there anything else big? Filming, Arrowverse tie-ins, guest appearances. We all know the guest appearance, marketing, release. Oh God, it's down horrendous right now, boys. It's a tough life ahead of us right now. But wow, it's bad. Has any CW show recovered after starting to go downhill? Arrow made a little bit of a recovery. I feel like Arrow was starting to get really bad, but I feel like it picked up during one of the seasons. I don't know which one in particular, but it definitely picked up. It had some kind of recovery. I know that. Legends, there were a couple seasons that got better, and then Legends is all over the place. Like, it's bizarre, Legends. The only good thing that Eric Wallace do was create the Lau merch in Teen Wolf. Never seen Teen Wolf, so I can't really address that. I like season 5 of Arrow. Yes, season 5. Every time Eric Wallace talks about the show, he talks about Barry and Iris. Bro, no one is watching for that. And that's the thing. In my character case about how the show ruined Barry and Iris, Eric Wallace, like, first main writing role, like, was the episode Run Iris Run. Was episode 16 of season 4. The fact that I have so much useless knowledge of the Flash in my head that if I actually use that for better space, I probably could be like a doctor or something. Like, I have so much useless information about the Flash in my head right now. But yeah, season 4, episode 16, Run Iris Run. That was Eric Wallace's first time. That was Eric Wallace's first time writing an episode, and it just shows where his priorities are. His priorities is to focus on Iris. And I'm sorry, the reason why it works in Superman and Lois is because the show is called Superman and Lois. Like, it kind of implies that, okay, we're talking about family. The show is about family. That's what it's about. But the Flash is the Flash. Focus on the Flash. Like, it's bad. It's bad. Eric Wallace is just like Roberto Argo. I have no idea who that is. He threw. What do you think of Caroline Dries? Who's Caroline Dries again? That name sounds so familiar. For the life of me, I can't remember who she is. Is she the Supergirl showrunner? Eric Wallace is doing modern Disney drugs. Yo, the drugs. Eric Wallace must be on the most insane high all the goddamn time with some of the writing decisions he makes. It's like, it is crazy. Batwoman writer, right, the Batwoman writer. Yo, real talk. Look, Batwoman, like that whole controversy that's happening. I don't know if you guys saw, but Ruby Rose made like a whole post on like everything that was going wrong with everything behind the scenes with Batwoman, and it kind of makes sense. Like, real talk, like, it kind of does make sense that Batwoman was such a disaster if there was so much stuff bad happening behind the scenes. It makes more sense that way. Do I believe everything that was said? Like, there's not enough evidence, and it's like innocent until proven guilty. That's how it is. But you know what? If the behind the scenes of Batwoman was that much of a shit show, it would make sense. It really wouldn't surprise me. Would it surprise you guys? It really wouldn't. Do you think the duet crossover of Supergirl and Flash was overhated? Yo, look. That episode, duet. Is it the best written episode? No. It's a very weird side tangent. But my God, I unironically really enjoy that episode. Like, it's fun. It's fun. It's stupid. It makes no sense. But my God, it's fun. And I like music. I like music. They have good voices. I'm down for that. Like, duet's bad. Don't get me wrong. It's not well written at all, but it's fun. I'm willing to accept that it's fun. Ruby Rose saying everything wrong. Batwoman saying everything wrong. I feel the truth is somewhere in the middle. I doubt just as simple as one bad, other good. Yes. Great point. It is most likely that when it comes to Batwoman. Like, it's definitely probably like Ruby Rose being a bit catty and then not having proper etiquette over behind the scenes with all like the showrunner and stuff. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Why is Alex in the crossover? Her and Barry aren't friends. Yeah, her and Barry. And I remember seeing something else. Somewhere else. Eric Wallace was saying like how this crossover is going to work. It's kind of going to be like the first crossover in concept, to where it's going to be like Barry and Oliver. So this crossover is going to be Barry and Black Lightning, Barry and Alex. But like, he doesn't know a lot of these characters. Like, he doesn't know the new Batwoman, so you have to establish a relationship there. He barely interacts with Alex. Barely interacts with her. Who else? Black Lightning he met once. Yeah, actually, he don't really have any, except for Adam. I'm so happy Adam's coming back. Ray Palmer. I love him. I want Supergirl and the Flash to get at a reboot with good writers. Yeah, they really do. They really do need a reboot. And you want to know something? This is what annoys me about Crisis so much. They had a perfect chance to reboot. Crisis gave them that opportunity. Make it at the end of the season. Make it at the end of all their seasons, and then reboot. That'd be perfect. A new. I heard it. Or that's Crash. I heard it. That's Crash. Ash. Riker Jeffrey with the $6.99 super chat. It's really not hard to make comic fans happy. Just have good character development, good action, easy, not relationship drama. Yo, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that, man. That's crazy. Thank you so much for that super chat. That's crazy. But yeah, you're 100% right. Honestly, as someone who grew up a comic book fan his entire life, we are very easy to please. Let's be honest here. We are very easy to please. Give us action. Give us action, decent character connections and developments, and we're good. A little bit of relationship sprinkling in there wouldn't hurt, but don't overpower it. like genuinely speaking, and then we can like it surface level. Even if the writing is bad, we can say, you know what? At least it's fun. At least it's fun. It's really tragic what's happening to the CW. And also that show Naomi. You guys remember that? There's a real quick. Let me see if I can find it real quick. DC Naomi. I mean, do y'all remember that this is gonna be a show? Oh, where is it? DC CW. Naomi. Yes, this real. Yes, like, y'all remember that this is gonna be a show? Like, who is this? Who is this character? Like, who is this character? I don't know. I don't know what the CW is doing. I really don't. Legends got incredibly good in the last season. No, Legends is such a bad show. I feel like you either like Legends or you hate it. Like, it's that. It really is. Like, you either like or hate it. Like, I think we can all agree it's not the best written show. It's just fun, and it's when it comes to people liking Legends, it goes down to like, I'm really focused on that writing, or I could just have fun with it. Like, I feel like that's where it kind of splits. Me, I just have fun with it because it accepts how bad it is. Honestly, I don't really have any high hopes for Armageddon. I want to think it'll be good. In all honesty, after the botched Crisis on Infinite Earths so badly, I lost hope. Yeah, you know, I'm trying my best. I am trying my absolute best to be hopeful for Armageddon. I really am, but it's hard. It really is hard to be hopeful when the writers just constantly show they don't know what the hell they're doing. Oh, it's absolutely. They did Supergirl's character dirty in the CW show. Yeah, they really didn't mess with CW. They messed with CW. They really did mess with Supergirl. Like, God, it's crazy. It's crazy. What they're... Who knows, mate?
That was Crash.
Yo, another super chat by Connor Reed. Do you think superhero shows not based around comic books could be just as popular as long as it has good writing and character development? Yes. Look, my take on adaptations is that it doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be a perfect adaptation. If the story you're trying to tell is well written, people will like it. It's that simple. Even if it's not a direct adaptation, you can make changes to storylines. You can make changes to people's characters and power set. You could do that. But if it makes sense, people will accept it. The problem comes in when you change something and you do nothing interesting with that change. So then not only are the people that are newly watching the show with fresh eyes are like, oh, okay, this doesn't really make any sense since you're not setting anything up. It annoys them, but also the people that are a fan of the adaptation are like, you didn't even adaptate. You didn't even do the adaptation correctly. Like, I feel like there's definitely a place. It's the entire MCU. The MCU doesn't really follow too much of the comic books to my knowledge. So, and they do have some good movies in there. But I feel like depending on the change and depending on what their intentions are behind that change, it could affect the quality of the show. Gio, what do you rate Superman and Lois out of 10? Yo, I rate that a solid 8. A very firm and solid 8 out of 10. Like, Superman and Lois. I love that show. It's coming back in 2 months, baby. Coming back in 2 months on Superman and Lois. Oh, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be real fun to do. What else we got? What would you rate Stargirl season 1 and Stargirl season 2 out of 10? Stargirl season 1, I would give a 7. I would give a solid 7.5. Solid 7.5. Season 2, I would give a 7. Season 2 was, in my opinion, not as good as the first one. It had some weak points in there, but it definitely pulled through in the end. Like, whoever is in charge of like Stargirl and Superman and Lois, they need to be the ones who decide who write these shows. Because my God, clearly everything else is not working. It's genuinely, just focus on them. How many times do you think characters will say "Run Barry Run" next season? We already know one. We already know that Jefferson is gonna say "Run Barry Run." So we got one. Yo, let's do a counter. Let's do a counter on every time they say a "Run Barry Run" this season. Let's do that. Let's see how many times people need to let him know, hey, you could run fast. Let's see how many we can get to. No decimals allowed, Gio. No 7.5. Either 7 or 8. Give me one, bro. Okay, all right. I would definitely lean Stargirl season 1, definitely, then to an 8. But if that's an 8, I'm moving Superman and Lois up then to a 9, because Superman and Lois is definitely better than Stargirl season 1. And then season 2 of Stargirl will be 7. But yeah, real quick though, I want to take a quick time right now I want to talk about Batwoman real quick. I want to talk about Batwoman season 3, which it's interesting. It is very very interesting. And Batwoman season 3, like I'm gonna give probably my hottest take right now with Batwoman season 3, and that is the fact that it's not horrendous. It's not horrendous, Batwoman season 3. Like, it does its job. It's bad, don't get me wrong, it is bad. But Batwoman season 3, it could have been a lot worse. Marquis Joker. Yo, the fact that they're gonna make a new version of the Joker is actually hilarious. And they actually retconned it. I don't know if you guys paid attention during the episodes, for those of you who've watched it. But earlier in the season, earlier in the show, Luke told Kate that Batman killed the Joker. Like, that's what he said. But now apparently they try to kind of retcon it to where the Joker is still alive. Like, I see what you did there, show. Don't think I missed that. You tried to get a sly one by me. Try to get a sly one by me. What do you think of the Flash season 6A? I have a video on that, on the Flash season 6. Hey man, try not to spam too much in the chat, bruh Bob. Try not to do too much spam. But yeah, season 6A, I think it's solid. I think it's pretty solid. Had some good build up to Crisis, and then just 6B went downhill. But yeah, but back to Batwoman. Like, season 3, I like the concept of the next generation of villains. I said this before in my Flash season 5 video. I do like seeing the next generation of like heroes and villains. I like that. I think that's an interesting concept and could provide good development if done right. And the main problem with season 3 right now of Batwoman is the fact that, well, first of all, Ryan is the CEO now of Wayne Tech, I believe it is. What it is? Oh god, my brain is being fried after talking about these shows for so long. But she's the CEO now. May I ask why? What are Ryan's qualifications to be the CEO of Wayne Tech? Like, real talk. And who gave her permission? Like, last I checked, I almost said Ruby Rose. Kate Kane didn't have permission to be head of Wayne Tech. She didn't, to my knowledge. But I guess she acquired it over time or whatever. But my question is, why wouldn't Kate give the role to Lucas? Why did I say Lucas? Luke. Why? Wow. This is frying my brain. Why didn't Kate give the role of CEO to Luke? I mean, he's a smart guy. He's a very smart guy. He's been around for a long time. Why give it to Ryan? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. Like, and Luke, even after getting this badass suit, he still gets sidelined. It's tragic. They did the evil Superman thing in Superman and Lois so well. What do you think of it? I think they did the evil Superman thing really well in Superman and Lois. I think it was done. I think it made sense. It didn't overstay its welcome, and it was very well done, in my opinion. Why are you still watching God Awful Batwoman? Because I am a glutton for punishment. I really am. I do. Like, generally speaking, I enjoy so much shitting on these shows that are bad. Like, I really do. Like, that's why, like, I watch these shows not because, like, I'm a little hopeful, but also because, like, if they're bad, I kind of get a kick out of it. Like, real talk. But back to season 3 of Batwoman, man. Like, it's not horrible. Like, right now, it's, like, between season 2 and season 1. Season 2 was bad. Like, really bad. Season 3 is somewhere in the middle there. Like, it's not horrendous. It's kind of just boring, really. kind of just boring. But the main concept of it is kind of broken. Like the idea of having Alice come and help solve these. For those of you who stopped watching Batwoman, let me explain. Pretty much, at the end of Batwoman Season 2, a bunch of Batman's villain trophies got left out into the ocean, and many people started finding them and becoming new villains. Like, an example would be Killer Croc's tooth, which is able to infect someone to become the next Killer Croc. Things like that. Or Mr. Freeze's freeze formula. And we get to see, like, a new generation of villains. And it turns out Renee Montoya, who is kind of like the head, some part of GCPD, is giving Alice the opportunity to work off her sentence by helping Batwoman capture all these trophies. And what doesn't make sense to me is that, why do you need Alice? Just make it a detective show with Ryan and Luke. Why do you need Alice? That first episode that's supposed to prove, yeah, Alice has her worth on this team, she wasn't needed. She wasn't needed at all during that episode. So, and it actually stuns me that the show's still trying to redeem Alice. Like, yes, she's mentally deranged, but she has killed so many people in cold blood that actually is sickening that the show would do stuff like this. Like, boring is subjective. Season 3 of Batwoman is good so far. Stop lying. Boring is subjective. Like, boring is a fairly subjective. Like, I haven't done a deep dive on the writing yet. Like, that's why I rewatch all these shows. Like, when I do videos on them, is I watch them once and then I rewatch them to figure out what my full thoughts are. But as of right now, like, it's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. There's definitely some plot conveniences that are in there. Definitely with Alice being the one, and her contribution to the team is kind of doesn't need to happen. Ryan being the CEO, which kind of pushes this entire plot forward. But yeah, I don't know. The show is not horrible right now. Right now, I'm pretty sure it had a couple good episodes somewhere in there. I need to find them, but I'm pretty sure it had some pretty decent episodes in there. Just the main problem is honestly like some of the writing and the plot conveniences. Like, it's bad. But Gio, even though the show is bad, how are you not so bored of Batwoman? Because when the Flash is bad, but I'm at least not bored. I just know the Flash. I just know it's bad, but Batwoman is so boring and bad. Look. For me personally, it takes a lot to bore me to tears. Like, back to Supergirl real quick. Supergirl has actually, like, made me fall asleep while watching it. Like, dead ass, I actually fell asleep while watching some of season 6, and I had to rewatch the episodes that I missed. Like, it's a mess. It's a mess. Batwoman damages are so bad that it's too little too late. Titans getting worse and worse. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like they're trying to salvage it in the last season. Like, they really are. But it's tough. It's tough because they've had such a bad track record with Batwoman. It could be possible. Could be possible. Remember, Nash Wells detected Ethereum particles on Iris in season 6. Whatever happened to that? I don't know. I have no goddamn clue. Hey Thomas, stop. Can you stop spamming real quick? But to answer your question, what did you think of Arrow season 7A, the prison arc? I really liked the prison arc. I really liked the prison arc of Arrow. Like, it was fun. It was definitely fun. It worked well. It was pretty well written that I remember, but I haven't rewatched it in so long. No, because I couldn't get through the pilot episode of Supergirl before giving up on it. What's your opinion about Titans season 3? Titans season 3. My God, Titans is the perfect example of trying to cram too much into too little of time. I mean, there is so much going on in Titans, like, especially in season 3. I did not believe Jason's turn. I really didn't. Like, it felt too rushed to me. It felt too rushed. It felt over. That's the thing. It felt rushed. I didn't feel like we get to know Jason to the point to where like we're sad that he turned into the Red Hood or went down this path. And it seemed like instantly he was just like ready. It's like, okay, I'm killing the Titans. Like, what? Like the fact that they killed Hank off in the dumbest way possible. Like, for those of you who haven't seen Titans, in season 3, there is a dilemma. There's a dilemma to where Red Hood, Jason Todd, he strapped a bomb to this guy Hawk or Hank Ink's chest, right? And within a certain time limit, it's gonna blow up. So the thing is, and then Hank's girlfriend or love interest, Dawn, she goes to try and stop Jason, shit or whatever, with the and he has detonator on him or whatever. It's like, and she decides, oh, okay, let me just listen to everything that you are saying. Like, she goes with everything that he's saying and doesn't try to think of any other way to get out of it. And there is several other ways, I'm pretty sure. Like, she could have, I made a tweet about it. I need to go find it, but I'm going to save that for a later breakdown, Titan Season 3. But yeah, I feel like Titan Season 3 tries to cram in too much. Like, Starfire's sister thing. Like, apparently Starfire has new powers now. Fucking Connor and Starfire's sister relationship, Blackfire. It's bad. What do you think of the trio Oliver, Barry, and Kara? Basically the main trio of the Arrowverse. Do you like their character interactions and overall just their relationship with each other? Yeah, I do on a surface level. I did enjoy Oliver, Barry, and Kara being together. But individually, I feel like Oliver was probably the best character written wise to my knowledge. Barry second, and then Kara really did get the shit end of the stick. Like, she really got bad. Yeah. I hate the child abusive Bruce in Titans. What about you? Yeah, oh my god. I'm not even gonna get into the Bruce Wayne in Titans. Like, I don't even think I have time to talk about it. When Hank died, Dove just left. Yeah. Titans ruined Red Hood and Scarecrow. Yeah. Yo, what they did with Scarecrow was kind of crazy to me. Like, I don't know. He didn't feel too threatening, in my opinion. What's your opinion about Red Hood show that's come? Wait, there's a Red Hood show coming out? Wait. There's a Red Hood show coming out? Hold up. I need to check this real quick. There's a Red Hood show coming out? Red Hood show. Red Hood TV show. Red Hood is a Arkham Knight. Wait, what is this? Red Hood the series. What is that? What the hell is that? Hold up. What the hell is this? Is this something from? What is it? Hold up. Wait a minute. I just made a discovery right now. I don't know if you guys know this, but what is this? Like, let me shrink this down. Like, do y'all know what this is? Red Hood series on. Let me go to the episode guide. Like, what is this? Is this it? Is this what you guys are talking about? Like, what is this? What is this? What is this Red Hood show? What is this? I'm actually stunned. What? Is this like something I'm missing here? While investigating the string of murders, Tim Drake, the third Robin, encounters his predecessor, Jason Todd, who was believed to be dead, now calling himself the Red Hood. Jason's arrival is far from... What is this storyline while investigating? Okay. What? Yo, I need to find this. There's no ratings of it. Like, episode aired October 15, 2016, 19 minutes. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. That is bizarre to me. That is so bizarre to me. But I think Titans, this is what I believe you were talking about. Titans Red Hood spin-off series in works at HBO Max. HBO Max streaming services is developing a Red Hood solo series. The show is supposed to be a spin-off of Titans Red Hood. I don't know. You know what? It could work. It could work. Do I have hope for it? But it could work. Yes, developing a spin-off. Find the video on YouTube. It's a fan film. It's a fan film? No shot. No shot. Hold up. No shot. All right. I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna watch it. I don't want to take away this guy's work, but real quick, let me see. It's a fan film. Hold up. Red Hood TV show. It's his original channel though, AMC. Hold up. Let me see. Let me see real quick. Red Hood fan film. Let's see. Red Hood fan film. Let's take a Batman Under Red Hood. No. Batman Dark Knight Legacy. No. I don't think this is it. I don't think this is it. One sec. Batman AMC. Let's see. Red Hood AMC. AMV, no. Like, am I missing something here? Like, I'm missing something. Red Hood fan film on YouTube is pretty good. What I remember. Where I don't. Oh, is this it? I think this is it. I think this is it. 3 years ago. Is it? Hold up real quick. Let me do that. Is this it? Let me mute the music real quick. Mute the music. Let me switch scenes real quick. Like, is this what you guys are talking about? Is this what you guys are talking about? Is this what you guys are talking about?
In the wake of the Batman's disappearance, Gotham has been thrust into an unprecedented era of turmoil. Some believe the masked vigilante to be a hero, a protector.
The version of Red Hood
Others
isn't
have called him a
intelligent
criminal
enough
or a
to
sociopath
a
that
series.
has taken the law into his own hands.
Isn't
the new mayor believes that he can
enough.
clean up Gotham's streets.
This version of Red
without
Hood
the
isn't
help
intelligent
of
enough for a
masked
series. Yeah, that
vigilantes
is
or
true.
costumed heroes. I'm Janine Vanderbilt, and my guest tonight is Professor of Criminology at Gotham State University.
Is this what you guys are talking about? That's a different one from RH Homecoming. RH Homecoming. Is that it? RH Homecoming. I'm gonna take just a little bit more time to look at this, but if not, RH Homecoming. Red Hood Homecoming. Red Hood Homecoming. Let's see. Wow. 5 years ago? Yo, that's mad. Is this what you guys talk? Is this what you're talking about? Red Hood episode 1 Homecoming, or is it this? I don't know. I thought there was an actual like developed series. Maybe I'll watch it. That's a lot of views. I might add that. I'm gonna add that to my watch later. Save to watch later. I'm gonna save that to my watch later. But yeah, that'd be interesting. That'd be very interesting. Interesting to see. Let's put that music back on real quick. But yeah, I'll be very intrigued. Be very dog outside. All right. I dare you to click your notification button. I dare. All right. Hey, Thomas, again, relax. We're good with the don't need a spam. It's fine. G.I.Gio, the Supergirl finale. G.I.Gio in the Supergirl finale. Remember when? Fuck.
In the wake of the Batman's disappearance,
oh God, it's still playing.
Gotham has been thrust into an unprecedented.
You're done. All right. Where was I? G.I.Gio in the Supergirl finale. Remember when Alex said, "Don't touch me without consent." Don't touch me without consent. I'm not gonna touch that shit with a 10-foot pole, my guy. I'm a small channel. I ain't touching that. You gotta be high if you think I'm touching that. Real quick, I saw something. Anybody know what time the Spider-Man trailer is dropping? Is the Spider-Man trailer dropping today? Is it a Red Hood show would be blank. You didn't finish your text. But yeah, Red Hood show, I feel like I'd be interested in it. But last thing I want to look at while we're here on the stream is us. Apparently there's a Spider-Man trailer. I am not going to watch it. If there is it? No way home, because I am not about to get DMCA'd. You got me messed up if you think I'm going to be DMCA'd and watch a new trailer. Andrew Garfield reveals No Way Home official teaser. And I don't think it's out yet. I'll do a reaction on Twitter. I'll put out my reaction on Twitter. Spider-Man trailer dropping at 5 or 5:30 today. Yeah, I'm not gonna be there. Gio, I'm not gonna touch that. I'm not gonna touch that. Me. Yeah, that's the point. Lol. Y'all are clowns. All right, but you know what? I think we covered everything. I think we covered everything I wanted to talk about. We talked about Supergirl. We talked about the Flash. I'll reply to more comments for like 10 more minutes, give or take. Hey, let's see what you guys have questions for me. I'll answer some questions for about 10 minutes. And then I think we'll wrap up the stream real quick and give you guys any updates on what's going on. So let's see. What are your thoughts on Deathstroke on Arrow? Yo, Deathstroke on Arrow, loved him. Fucking loved him. Amazing. Amazing character. Really well written. Just great character. What are your now the best Arrow show, Superman and Lois. Yep. What do you think about Eddie Thawne coming back? Oh right, he had like a picture, the actor, with like long hair and stuff on Instagram, saying he's gonna come back. As Cobalt Blue. Oh god. Oh no. Yo, everything just linked up for me, and I just realized what they're gonna do. They're gonna give him like two episodes. They're gonna give him like 2 or 3 episodes, and he's gonna be one of the Cobalt Blue. Eddie Thawne is gonna come back, and he's gonna be a villain for like 3 episodes with no development. Oh no, this show. Oh god, why? I need to rant again about this graphic novel system. It is so bad with the little episodes you get. You need more time. You don't have enough time. Just why now? You shrink the episode count now, but then you add excuse me. Shrink the episode count now, and you add more stories. I don't get it. They said he's gonna be in a flashback for 1 episode. Oh, okay. All right, I can calm down. Oh, I was about to lose my mind if that was the case. All right. Let's see. They legit. Tried making Alex saying "Don't touch me without consent" badass, but failed so badly. Yo, I must have blocked that out of my memory banks. Megamind is 11 years old, and it's one of the best superhero movies ever made, and it's well written. Side story. One of my best friend's girlfriend loves fucking Megamind. One of my friends from California, he loves her. His girlfriend likes Megamind. I've never seen it. I've never seen Megamind. I've heard good things about it. I have not seen it. I feel like that's a sin somewhere in this world, but yeah, I haven't seen it. Thoughts on my Batwoman season 3 theory that Ryan's father is Dr. Hurt. Is Dr. Hurt, ancestor of Bruce Wayne, leader of the Black Glove Society, asking for the 100th time. Well, look, you don't need to ask for the 100th time. If I miss your chat, I'm sorry, but it's gonna happen. But thoughts on that theory? Maybe it could work. Maybe it could work. It would make sense on why she would have like maybe a connection with him in a sort of way. Maybe. It'd be a good way to kind of. I don't know about the theory. I have to give it some thought, because it sounds like something that could be interesting to explore, but it just needs to be written well and not feel ham-fisted. I don't know. That's interesting. Just divide the season into 2 stories. For season 7, then we had 4 episodes of filler in the middle. Yeah, I don't get the filler interludes or whatever they're called. I don't get it. Why are we doing filler in the Flash? Why? I don't get it. Can't remember if you talked about it, but how did you feel about the Flash's DC fandom reveal being the golden boots? I didn't see DC fandom. I did not watch DC fandom. I think I was busy that day. But with just the image of the boots, for some reason they think the boots will solve everything. Don't get me wrong. The boots are nice. It's nice. As a fan of the original Justice League animated series, I like the boots. The boots have nothing to do with writing. The boots have nothing to do with the writing. So, all right. Thoughts on Legends Tomorrow and Rick and Morty giving birth. Legends of Tomorrow is dumb fun. Don't watch Rick and Morty too much at all. If you want some good storytelling, great action, try Dragon Ball Z. Like most anime, their arcs are amazing. Personally, favorite is the Boo arc. Maybe that's the thing with some anime. Like I'm just now getting to Naruto, but some things like Dragon Ball, like that's too much. Okay, I am going to time you. I'm gonna put you there in timeout. All right, you are getting timed out. Wow, that was some bad spam. Wow. Ow, that was some really bad spam. Damn, this. Oh. I thought the stream froze for a second. Wow. Yeah. It's just. Yeah. I don't know. I do not know. I didn't want to join this stream because I didn't want spoilers for Supergirl, even though I'm not gonna watch it. But I joined late anyways. But it was a fun stream, and I'll join again. Thanks. Yeah. So yeah, guys, I think it's time to wrap up the stream. It's been fun. It's honestly went a lot better than what I thought. Like, you guys are actually amazing with the support you guys have been showing me, and the super chat and the 2 super chats, man, yo, that really was not necessary. It really wasn't. But thank you. Like, it means a lot to me. It really does. That you guys are willing to show up, show some support, and we can have this conversation. I like this. I want to do this more often. In about an hour or 2, I'm gonna put out a poll so you guys can tell me what you guys saw of the stream, what's changed, what things you do differently, or if I should continue streaming. And then throughout the week, I will do some updates and just keep you guys updated. So yeah, guys, thank you all for showing up to stream. It's been fun, and yeah, I just hope you guys enjoyed. And time to give you guys the outro. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you guys liked it and new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. Also, to the channel's potential, hit those same buttons. Anyway, my name's G.I.Gio, and I will talk to you all later. Peace!